we have a word in Siksika, Manipoka, a grandparent's child. I was raised for a good part of my life by my grandparents. So I learned from them our way of life, our history, our teachings. And that gave me an advantage to have some privilege with that because I grew up knowing and having access to like my great-grandparents, grannies and uncles, and learning from them firsthand about their stories, their experiences, their teachings, and learning insights into our history. Okay, Hi, Adrian Wolfleg from Siksika Nation, and I'm an educator. So I worked in the school system for about a decade, working with nursery, kindergarten, up to high school students. And then I volunteered as a docent at the Glenbow Museum. And then later on went back and became a staff member and working with education and training of school groups and developing training courses for corporate, for nonprofit, for whoever would like training, but also working to educate on Indigenous traditions, teachings, protocols. And so from working with school groups to have a native club and develop into having a celebration, a powwow, to advising multiple countries on protocols for ceremonies and celebrations. And with the training that I had, I kind of got pulled in to supplement some of the training sessions on drug awareness, working with youth, working with health and healing. And as a counselor, I pursued a lot of that training for myself, and especially grief and loss is something that's really big in our community. I was stuck as a trailblazer by the Calgary Zoo. And at first, I didn't know why, I didn't know how or who, or I didn't know the process. But it was interesting looking back at the work we were doing, because sharing those stories about the plants, about the medicines, and helping them translate those words, and then being there and see it on a plaque, telling them about watching with my granddaughter and teaching her about these plants over time. And I was teaching my granddaughter when she was 1.5 years, and she got it, and she learned. A couple hundred years ago, the Kitukiks, the Prairie Chicken Society, would have been the young warriors. So I wanted to earn it in a contemporary fashion. So that's why I joined the Army, to earn something I already had, and to recognize and to be. When we look at how things were, the veterans, they fought for something that they might not never affect them, but that maybe their kids or grandkids might benefit from. When I was younger, people would ask me, who do you want to be when you grow up? And there's lots of possibilities that come up. But I would like to be the person my grandparents saw me becoming, who they saw me as. And that's why I am Indigenous Changemaker. Okay, I'm Adrian Wolfleg, and I am Mr. One Nok, an Indigenous Changemaker.